Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to My Time at Portia. In the last episode, we went diving into the ruins for the very first time, searching for some old machine parts, so we can start putting together the items for our quests. Since then, I have done a little bit more digging around, and I actually had to make a brand new storage chest over here, just to store away all of our new little trinkets and treasures. We had barely even scratched the surface. There are so many interesting things down there to discover, and I did find the old parts too, so we can start putting together some new machines. But I also found these power stones. The crown jewel of the old world, used to store and release massive amounts of energy. Now they're buried everywhere around the world. So it almost sounds like they might be a more powerful version of the data disk. I know we can power some of the machines around the research center with these things, so I wonder if the power stones are the same. Either way, we have 3 of them now, so whatever we need to use them for, we should be able to do that shortly. I also found a brand new piece of some sort of horse statue, the galloping horse piece. We still don't have enough of these things to put anything together, but I'm quite interested to see what this one's going to look like. And then last but not least, perhaps the most important thing of all is this adorable leather sofa. Don't know why there are leather sofas down in the mines, but I will definitely take it. It looks like it actually gives us a boost in stamina too. And since I managed to find 2 of them, I thought maybe we could put one inside the house. Oh my gosh, it is so cute! Oh, it's like a little bear face. But we can put one inside the house and then maybe sell one off if we can find somebody around town who might enjoy it more. Oh, it looks like we can't actually put this right in the middle of the window. That's going to annoy me. Maybe we can put it over here instead. There we go. And yeah, I guess it did raise our stamina just like those flowers that we saw at the flower shop. So as we decorate this house more and more, Jess is going to get even stronger. And now we have a lovely place to come back and sit once we've enjoyed all of our adventures for the day. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. A little bit strange considering that the rest of the house is so empty, but I'm sure we'll find even more decorations soon. So yeah, if we can find somebody around town who might like to purchase some of our furniture, I think that might be worthwhile. Then we'll at least have some more gold to work with. Oh, and I just realized I didn't actually take the machine parts. Okay, we need to go ahead and grab those really quickly, because then we should be able to finish making our grinder. I think that's the one that we were on next. And once we make that, we should be able to start putting together those copper blades for Polly. I'm a little bit concerned that it's been so long now, he might have actually forgotten. I think we picked up that quest from the mailbox, right? And there we go. Oh my gosh, it's already done? Yes, the grinder. Okay, so let's find a good place to place this thing down. I guess back here, right next to our little crafting table. We might as well put them all in the same place. And let's see what we can actually make with this thing now. Hopefully the copper blade will be one of them. Excellent, it looks like we can make all of the copper blades that we need for the quest. Oh my gosh, the power stones. Oh, we fuel this thing with the power stones. Oh, thank goodness we actually have some of those. We'll have to go grab them from the chest again. We can actually make venom darts here too. A poisonous copper bullet used in a gun suitable for dealing with tough opponents at long range. That kind of sounds like the sort of technology that the church was trying to prevent us from making. I wonder if perhaps we could come up with some sort of gun blueprint if we give the research center enough of the discs. We don't have any reason to use it right now, which is all well and good because we don't have the loot to make it, but it's something we'll want to keep in mind, just in case we unlock some tougher places to explore. But yeah, let's go ahead and, I guess, pick up our bronze bars, and then scoot right back inside to grab those power stones. And we'll see if we can't go deliver Polly's request today. He's asking for 3 of these copper blades, so hopefully 2 of the power stones will be enough to make all 3 of them. Let's see. It says that it's going to work? Alright. It'll take a few hours before those are ready for us to collect, but it looks like it's doing well so far. So I guess all that's left to do is just go exploring until that's ready for us to collect. Oh, and that reminds me too. I actually wanted to go back into the mines with you guys because I discovered something very, very mysterious. Aside from all of these items, it seemed like there was some big structure that we could uncover. I didn't want to dig too far because I wanted to make sure you guys would see it too. But let's go straight back into the ruins so we can try to hunt it down. Everything should be exactly the same way that I left it. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to regenerate once you leave this place. So as long as we find the right sort of tunnel, then I think we should discover it again. This might be it right here. This big black box looking thing. Alright, so let's get out our pickaxe and see if we can't uncover it more. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like something that I can destroy myself. Though I did see a little bar pop up. Yeah, you see that? It looks like it's some sort of ruin, right? Like a health bar for an actual temple of some sort. So we have to see if we can get this whole thing unburied. It'll be a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. Does anything actually show up on our radar when we look at this? Well, there are treasures inside, or maybe around it, depending how big this thing is. It would be nice if we could find an entrance of some sort. Oh yeah, this treasure actually seems to be right next to it, so let's go ahead and dig this up too, since we're here. It could always end up being another piece of furniture. Oh, it was a fan? Oh, it looks like it's a piece of furniture. Just like the leather sofa, though this one actually gives us a little bit of a boost in health. Alright, so Jess is going to be decorating her entire house just based on what she finds down in these ruins. It's going to make for some very interesting design choices. This thing is so big though. I'm getting worried that we're going to get stuck underneath it. Though it looks like it's actually taking shape now. Like, this isn't just some sort of giant rock, is it? We can actually hit it. Oh, that's interesting. But it's not taking down any of its health. I wonder if this is just some sort of thing that we need a stronger pickaxe for. I guess that could always be the case. But usually it tells us if we need stronger tools. Ooh, wait a second. Is the temple actually way down there? When I stand in just the right place, it shows me a little health bar a bit further down. So we might be going about this all wrong. Maybe this giant slab is really like a different type of rock, and the temple is just somewhere else in the ruins. It is very, very finicky, but I think we actually do need to cut into the slab to see what that is. And there we go, that time it did tell us that we need a better pickaxe, so I guess all we can really do is go back to the workshop. Yeah, let's go to the ruin entrance. Thank goodness for this. I have dug so far down now that I don't think we could get out even with the help of our jetpack. But yeah, there must be a way for us to increase the quality of our tools. And hopefully we have enough machines now to do the job. But oh my gosh, it's so late already. How did we spend so much time in the mines? Pinky is fast asleep, guarding what appears to be an interesting treasure chest. Well, don't mind if I do. What are you hiding over here? Dried apple slices, okay. That'll be helpful if we ever need a little bit more energy. It doesn't look like she's too interested in talking with us though. You can definitely understand why. She needs her beauty sleep after all. Oh, didn't we get this treasure chest before? Did somebody restock it? Yeah, the salad sauce. Oh my gosh, we have an endless supply of salad sauce? Presley, was that you?
The Commerce Guild is always busy, but I feel like I'm taking part in the talysis of the world.
Yeah, sure. We know the truth, Presley. We know that you're just sneaking your salad sauce into all the chests around town. Why else would he be sneaking around so late at night anyways? Oh, and it looks like all of our copper blades are ready too. Excellent. So we can take those straight over to Polly's in the morning. But yeah, I just want to see if we can maybe upgrade our tools to a bronze pickaxe. We need to upgrade the work table first, though. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have to buy an upgrade kit from Total Tools, and we also need to increase the level of our work table before we can go any further with this. Well, it's a good thing that we have that extra little sofa to sell. And it's a good thing that we have Polly's copper blades as well, because it sounds like we are definitely going to need some extra gold to make this all work. So let's go ahead and have Jess sleep. It was getting super, super late, and I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up passing out if we let her stay out for too long. But yeah, I guess we'll go straight over to Polly's, assuming that he is awake so early. Oh, and it looks like somebody left us a little letter too. Let's see, this one's from City Hall. The 19th of this month is the day of bright sun. We sincerely invite you to prepare a present for the town and give it to Mayor Gale before the 18th. On the day of the holiday, we will throw the presents from our airship like always. Thank you from the Portia government. Wait a second. So we certainly don't want to give him anything fragile? Nothing breakable? Because if they're going to throw these gifts from the sky... Oh my gosh, can you imagine if somebody just filled a box full of rocks or something? Those brick stones that we can make at our work table? You know, that would not be a very pleasant surprise on the day of bright sun. But I guess we'll have to figure that out quickly, because it looks like we only have about a week to prepare. We could always offer up some of Presley's famous salad sauce. That would probably impress somebody. But let's see, where does Polly keep his shop? I think it was right in the main square, right? Right around the corner here? Yeah, there he is. Oh, and he runs the furniture shop. Oh, Polly, do I ever have the perfect thing for you. Oh, we can actually go inside his shop too. Well, don't mind if I do. I do have the items that you requested. Strapping quality. Expected nothing less from you, smallish builder. Excellent. Oh, we gained a ton of reputation from that. And a ton of gold, too. It looked like he gave us 200 pieces of gold. Excellent, so we should be able to hopefully upgrade our work table. Hopefully it won't be much more expensive than that. Now, I was curious if you might be interested in our leather sofa, too. Oh, does that mean that he'll actually give us 15 more gold for this? Yes, he really likes this thing. Oh, excellent. So now we have just under 300 pieces of gold. I've got to admit though, he is selling some pretty interesting things over here too. All of these things would surely make very nice decorations for our house. Oh, and he's even selling books so we can learn how to make streetlights. That would be pretty cool to light up the area right around our workshop. That way when we stay out super, super late again, diving in the ruins for treasures, we'll be able to find our way home a little more safely. So the work table said that we need to go straight over to A&E Construction, I believe. And I know that we entered that shop before when we were meeting all of the townspeople. I think it's actually right over here. Yeah, A&G Construction. So they should be able to tell us a little bit more about what we'll need to upgrade our tools. Yeah, Albert works here and so does Gust. I remember seeing you here before. He sells all sorts of really fancy wallpapers, but nothing that we can really afford right now. So the construction catalog is probably where we need to go. Yeah, this is starting to feel familiar. So we want to upgrade our work table next. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we need 2,000 golds. Oh my goodness. But look at all the things that we'll be able to make once we do upgrade this thing. Oh my gosh, these are so cute! It looks like we can make all sorts of different gifts, even the pan bat mask. Oh, the mayor was talking about the pan bats recently, when we had that fireside meeting. I believe they said there is a bit of an invasion of the pan bats around town, so maybe we'll get the chance to see them soon. But yeah, clearly we need to do a little bit more work around town before we can think about upgrading anything. But at least we have a clear goal to work toward now. So we'll be back soon, Albert. We just need to figure out the best way to hopefully make some more money. And honestly, completing those quests seemed to be a pretty good way to go about it. If they're going to give us 200 gold each time we complete something, maybe we want to take a peek inside here again. We can go take a look at the bulletin board. I don't think we've actually done this before. So let's see what the people around town are asking for. There's a commerce commission. Our town is in urgent need of 2 basic skivers. Please help fulfill this commission and submit these items to Antoine. And look at that reward. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what it takes to make these, but for a reward like that, we might as well accept it. Now, how about these other ones over here? This one is from Carol. We at the home need 3 talismans. Please fulfill this commission and thank you. I think we can make the talismans because I kind of remember making one for Oak. So let's accept that too. Oh no, we can only take 1 a day. Okay, I understand. We don't want to take too much work. We don't want to fill up Jess's plate too much. So instead, let's go back home and see what it actually takes to make these skeevers. Is this something that we need the assembly station for? Oh, don't tell me it's one of the big machines. Oh, it's this one right here. Oh no, used for processing leather in fur into fabric. So we need marble planks, which we get with the civil cutter, which we don't have at the moment, so I guess we'll need to make this first. And we also need some bronze pipes, which we can make with the bronze bars. And we were already crafting these things, so that's one thing out of the way. Well, how hard can it possibly be to put together a civil cutter? We need 2 copper blades, and we need 5 stone bricks. And I know that we have plenty of stone, especially after spending so much time down in the mines. So, do we make the stone bricks over here? Yeah, it looks like that is the case. We just need to refuel this thing with our wood. Oh, but it looks like it's still working on our bronze bars. Can we just cancel this one? There we go. We can wait on the bronze bars for now and go ahead and craft these stone bricks. So 5 of these things, and then we'll go ahead and get started on our copper blade too. We'll need a few more of these, unfortunately. Huh. Maybe we'll want to consider making a second furnace. Well, no one ever said it would be easy to run a workshop, that's for sure. We need quite a few tools to get the job done. But we do have more furniture to decorate our house with. We have the fan, and we also picked up this small clock. And this one will increase our maximum health as well. We'll go ahead and plop the clock right over here next to our lovely leather sofa. And then as for the fan... Oh my gosh, this thing is massive! Oh my goodness! Maybe we should put it over here somewhere, right next to our bed. That way we can have a nice breeze on those hot summer days. I'm sure we could even feel it if we turn it on and sit down in our sofa too. Can we actually interact with this thing? Oh my goodness. Excellent, okay. We can change the color as well. Oh, can we do this for all of the furniture? That's quite interesting. Though we need pigments to make it work, so it doesn't come for free. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to figure out how to make those pigments too, if we want to really make this place our own. Ooh, I forgot that we had some of the stone bricks inside this chest. So I guess we didn't need to make quite so many, and our first copper blade is done too. Now we just need to smelt down some more of those copper bars and we should be golden. So until then, I guess we might as well explore around the town a little bit more. Maybe we can see if we could run into some of the more elusive characters. Some of the people who live on the outskirts of town. Like Papa Bear, for instance. I'm not sure if we've even spoken to him in this playthrough yet. I know we met him when we were playing the demo version of the game, but he hasn't been too willing to reveal himself since. And do not tell me that this is a pile of llama poo. Is that actually what this is? Yep, it definitely is. Oh, but we gained some pumpkin seeds from it as well? Alright, well, thank you very much for your contribution, Colorful Llama. We'll leave you be. Whoa, what the heck is that? Oh my goodness! Wait a second! We need to investigate this. Is somebody stopping by the town? This looks like a bus of some sort, right? It's the Portia bus. Oh, who on earth is driving it? I'm not sure if we've ever met you before. Can we just get on this thing, or do we have to pay you some gold? Because if it costs money, then I'm not so sure that I want to ride it. Oh my gosh, I think it might have been free. Is he just going to drive us around to all of the important places? So we don't even have to waste our energy running around. We can just enjoy the nice scenic view from the Portia bus. Of course, it is kind of taking us right back to our workshop. Are you trying to tell us something? Maybe that we need to actually get our work done? Alright, I see how it is. But at least he dropped us off by some new people to talk to. You actually look quite similar to the guy who was driving the bus. I know we've met Toady before, but let's see if he has anything new to say. Got some great catches today. I highly recommend the peacock shrimp, fresh and delicious. Oh, that's right. He ran a little fish stall over by the other shops. And is this the bridge that we're trying to create? Yeah, the bridge to Amber Island. Oh, so that right over there is Amber Island? I guess I can kind of see why they named it that way. It looks like there's some gorgeous amber-colored trees off in the distance. Well, I can't wait to explore that place more, but we have quite a bit more work to do before we're ready for the job. Oh, I see Papa Bear! Oh my goodness! It looks like he must have been poking around the river as well. Way over by the waterfall, in fact. Well, hopefully he won't mind meeting Jess again. Maybe he can even give us some tips on how to properly gather those apples of his. As long as he doesn't mind sharing. Ooh, there's actually quite a few interesting little trinkets and treasures out here too. Looks like he may have been hiding some treasure chests. Hello, Papa Bear. Gentle Bear, Oak's adoptive father? Oh, I had no idea. That's why he dresses with the bear hood. Almost like to blend in with his family. Well, that is adorable. I can't wait to get to know this family a little bit more. But unfortunately, we can't speak Papa Bear's language, so we'll have to see if Oaks can translate for us. I'm kind of tempted to see if we can take down some of these enemies. We haven't attempted it before, though these might be a little bit strong. There were some weaker urchins over by the other side of the river, and then there's these guys over here. These strange little ladybugs, though they're also level 9. This entire area seems to be quite strong. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh, there's like a bird swooping around inside the town. Do we need to go investigate? And there are those pan bats. Alright, maybe this is a good place for us to test out our racket. First though, I do want to see if we can maybe upgrade our character, because we did level up down in the mines. We'll go ahead and pop another one of these skill points into our intensive training. I think one more skill point should unlock the next tier in this tree. So maybe we can start increasing things like our defense or our damage. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully all of these pan bats aren't going to turn on us. That is the concern. If they see us attacking one, then they might swoop in to try to save their family. Oh my gosh, they're so cute though. Oh, they are literally pandas with bat wings. I feel so bad for hurting this little guy. But you have to admit that Jess is doing pretty good. The pan bat has only hit us a couple of times so far. We should be able to take him out pretty easily. There we go. And we managed to receive some worn fur, meat, and bat wings out of it. So I'm sure we could make some very, very interesting trinkets with all of that loot. But yeah, I think I'm just going to knock down a few of these apples, if you guys won't mind. It's nice to know that we're strong enough to hold our own out here in the night. That has to be a pretty good confidence boost for Jess. That means if we do find any nasties down in the ruins, we should be able to hold our own. But it looks like we're also getting quite low on space inside our inventory, if that flashing little backpack is any indication. So maybe it's time for us to return home and put away all of our treasures. I can't wait to hear more about Oak though. Now that we know that he was raised by Papa Bear. Oh, I bet he has some really interesting stories to tell. And all of these stone bricks should be enough for us to put together the first piece of the civil cutter. So before we head back inside, let's just very quickly swap these around. So at least we can say that step 1 is done. Then we might as well go ahead and cancel the rest of these, since we don't really need them anymore. And we'll just go ahead and craft some more of these copper bars. Fill it to the max since I know we're going to need tons. So we discovered quite a few interesting things today. And in the next episode, we should be ready to put together our civil cutter, and hopefully finish off that quest for the Commerce Guild. I would imagine the civil cutter will probably let us finish off the other quests too. Maybe that's how we can make the parts for the fence and the bridge. And we really need to brainstorm on what to give the mayor as well. So if you guys have any good ideas for gifts for this event, then do feel free to let me know. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!